Hello everyone and welcome to the Bleedbowl roster reveal. Very exciting. Bleedbowl, of course, 2-day tournament happening in Cork this weekend. Absolute madness. Thanks, Gem Toast. Gem Toast just subscribed and thankfully I was on this scene so he didn't absolutely ruin it. Let's go. So, without further ado, let's hide this and let's get into it. Thank you very much, Kaelon, as well. New sound. Yeah, I mean the sounds are disabled for this because we actually do run a high production stream around here, right? But just only on some things. So I believe everything is up and running. So as you can see, we have a breakdown here. I believe there's 38 coaches and Fiki as the spare man. So we have 4 Black Orcs. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can definitely see this. So, well, I mean, that didn't really help, did it? Good job, me. 4 Black Orcs, 4 Renegades, 4 Gnomes, 3 Khorne, 3 Skaven, 3 Helves, High Elves, 3 Nurgle, 3 Humans. Was this a conspiracy to see how many times I could say 3? It might have been. 2 Necros, 2 Norse, 1 Goblin, 1 Lizards, 1 Ogres, 1 Amazon, 1 Slan, 1 Orc, 1 Snotling, Lizardmen Stunty, but they don't count because they're not actually in it. Pro Elves and Undead. I think the Undead also aren't counting. Is that correct? Exactly, Kevin. Diced. Right. I don't think we can see chat. Do we want to see chat? I guess we could put on the chat so that chat could be seen. You know, there's enough, whatchamacallit, censorship going on at the moment. There we go. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck you as well. There you go. Right. So obviously, Bleedbowl TO doesn't count. So the first one up is... Oh, man, I never know whether I want to say like what's up here or I want to say the handle. Dak Iris or Gary in chat. Fuck, definitely fuck that one up. Is on the Humans. The lovely roster. So in terms of inducements, obviously Zug, Apo, 3 rerolls, and a dedicated fan. So Zug and a Block Ogre, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Guard Mighty Blow Blitzer, a Guard and a Tackle Blitzer, a Dodge Thrower, which is really interesting, right? And a Wrestle Lino, and also a Sneaky Get Fling. Yeah, Dodge Thrower is interesting. Like, I know with this pack you get 2 secondaries, right? But there was always the option to give up the secondary to just take a primary. So I'd have been tempted to just take, you know, blocker, leader or something. But you know, it's basically just 3 catchers, right? One of them just happens to be double move bust. No, it's pretty cool. Like 3 block mighty blow basically, right? And a sneaky get is going to do some damage. Is it only 11 players? Or 12 players, obviously, because of Zug. Yeah, okay. Zug being number 0, throwing us off. But also, impeccable numbering, really. Like, you've got to hand it out to him. Really well numbered. Well done. Extra points. Next, we have Holy Bench on the Gnomes with Gnomegeddon. Glory's name, by the way. And in terms of inducements here, we have Rodney, Carla, 3 rerolls, a coach, and an Apo. So we have 15 players, so 13 and the 2 stars, which is pretty cool. Carla, obviously, a boss bitch. Rodney, really cool. I know that Rodney's special skill is going to come in handy at some stage during this tournament. Like, it's just bound to. And then in terms of that, we've got, what have we got? We've got 2 trees. One of them is block, one is rookie. We have a dodge Beastmaster, a dodge sidestep Beastmaster, 2 rookie foxes, obviously, because you have to give secondaries to skill them up, and even then they get like sprint or or like sure feet or something. It's not very good. Two illusionists, one with dodge, or both with dodge, one of them with dodge sidestep, and a dodge sneaky get lino. Pretty cool. So we've got what have we got? We've got seven dodge. 7 dodge plus Carla. So pretty amazing, honestly. I like it. I like it a lot, yeah. Gnomes could do an awful lot in this rules pack. And I think this is pretty good. Obviously, win for the 9 and 2, right? But because of the 2 stars, you have to give up a primary and a secondary. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool gnomes. Nom nom nom. Gordok is on his Pro Elves. I had the pleasure of facing Gordon and his Pro Elves who had Glorial at Eurovision Bowl. This time, no Glorial. 2 rerolls, an Apo, and the system coach. 12 men's. What have we got? We've got a Dodge Sure Hands Blitzer. Wow, okay. Another Dodge Blitzer. Pretty cool. Wrestle, block, strip ball, and dodge catchers. Leader thrower and a sneaky get. So 3 rerolls basically with the leader, right? 2 blood steppers, which is annoying. Yeah, this is pretty cool as well. Hello, Jock. Welcome back. This is pretty cool. Couldn't resist the sneaky get bait though. It is Bleedbowl after all. Hello, Rick. It is Bleedbowl after all, so everyone has to have a fouling piece, right? That's basically how Bleedbowl works. It'll do some work. This'll win some games. You don't have to record fouls, I don't think so. You just have to record deaths, right? You just have to make sure that on tour play the deaths get counted on top of like the specific casualties. Like last year, I think Pale is like the award you get for causing the most actual deaths. Was awarded for like 4. Was it 4 or 6? All I know is I got giant and I didn't win the title. A bit mean. Anyway, a person who is one of my favorites to win Pale and most casualties, of course, is Saigorai with his Renegades. It was never in doubt, was it, that Saigorai was bringing Renegades? It was just, what was he going to put on his Renegades? And unsurprisingly, it's Borak, because Borak Renegades is a very popular roster for this Bleedbowl. I'd be lying to say I didn't have Borak Renegades as one of my rosters. I must have made about 20-25 different rosters for Bleedbowl, and I'd gotten it down to about 4 by last weekend, and Borak Renegades were still hanging on in there. Mainly because I haven't played Renegades yet, and my main aim is to, well, try and tick off all the races that I can. But yeah, like, look at this. It's it's so good. I mean, it's so variance heavy. But like, it's 1 reroll and Borak's reroll, obviously. You can't afford a thrower. Oh no, you can afford a thrower. Okay. So he has gone for the thrower who has leader. So basically 2.5 rerolls, right? Which is pretty cool. Block Mino, Claws, Juggernaut, Rat Ogre, Guard Troll, Borak obviously, Sneaky Get Goblin, Tackle Wrestle Lino, Leader Thrower, and Blodge Dark Elf. It's very, very similar to what Saigorai brought to Bleedbowl last year. Last year he had Boil Rot instead of Borak, so he was able to get... What did he get extra last year? Because I think he still only had 13 players. It must have just been like an extra reroll or something. Boil Rot's like what? Is Boil Rot 180? So that would make sense. Yeah. It's going to do some work, right? There are people who are going to lose all their players against Sakurai, and Sean's just going to laugh, and he's just going to have a fantastic weekend. I managed to limit him to one casualty against my Corn, like game 3 or game 4 of last year's Bleedbowl. I limited to one casualty, and he still won most cas with like 25 or something like that. It was like mid-20s anyway, and I limited him to one, which meant he got like 24 casualties in the other 4 games. Like, Jesus. Next up we have Jam Toast's Acorn's Gnomish Escorts. He's playing Gnomes. Acorn and Rumbelow Gnomes with 4 rerolls. It's very nice. Very nice roster. Can you tell that I helped? I was definitely several people were asking me about gnome rosters, and I was like, okay, you need to have 4 rerolls. You probably want to have Rumbelow. And then you want a load of dodge. We have 4 rerolls, we have 16 players, and we have Rumbelow. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So again, basically the same pack, right, as Holy Binge with the 2 stars. Block Treeman, dodge sidestep beast or Beastmaster, dodge Beastmaster, dodge diving tackle. I don't like the diving tackle. I think I would probably have given the dodge leader. Like, I know they have jump up, but leader's quite cool. But again, you have to stack it, right? So that's fine. Another dodge illusionist, dodge sneaky get Lino. Like, again, like, I think, I don't know. Like, diving tackle on a Lino maybe is better. I don't know. Anyway, it's a pretty cool roster, right? Acorn is a terror. Like, when he works, it works, right? And Rumbelow is just amazing. Like, oh my god. I really want to, like, I've been saying this ever since I took Gnomes UKTC. I've been like, I really want to play Rumbelow Gnomes. It just seems like the best time, and I've yet to do it. I've yet to do it. Yeah, obviously the illusion or the trickster skill with the diving tackle and the dodge is pretty cool, right? Plus he has jump up, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, and then we have Hepsus on the Norse. Norse with Scala. Very cool. So we have 2 rerolls, 1 coach, and Scala. Then we have a dodge leader Valkyrie. Cool. So bringing us up to 3 rerolls basically. Block Valk, block guard Ulfwarners, and then a guard Berserker. Pretty cool. So 12 players, but Scala definitely can do some work, right? In helping the Norse get a couple of extra. Did I skip Jock? Sorry. Sorry, I'll go back. I didn't realize I'd skipped Jock. Yeah, so definitely Scala can definitely get some removals. It's pretty cool, right? Like, I looked at Ivar Norse myself this year, and I was kind of just put off by the fact that, like, Ivar obviously is amazing, and Ivar Norse is pretty cool, but it's the fact that, like, Ivar Norse, like, you get Ivar, and then you get, like, 5-6 skills, and then it's going up against something like this, right? And every time I was like, I can't imagine, like, sitting there and being happy to have to play against this with Ivar Norse and being happy about it. So I decided to not do it. But, you know, it'll work. All right, fine. We'll go back to Jock, okay? The Nurgle Kings of Cork. Here we go. I mean, it's obviously because I've seen the roster a few times, right? That I don't need to look at it again. It's disgusting. It's terrible. I don't want to play it. So it's Nurgle with 2 rerolls, 2 coaches, and Borak. I think Fiki might ban Borak next year. Fingers crossed. What have we got? So obviously there's no Beastman. Or Beastman. Rotspawn. Rotspawn? Yes, Rotspawn. Why was... Oh, Beast of Nurgle. That's what I was getting confused with. Cool. So we have Borak instead of the Beast, which, you know, it's a nice upgrade, right? And then we've got 4 bloaters. Block guard, block mighty blow, block, and just guard. And we have 3 pestigores, one of them with leader, taking us up to 3 rerolls plus Borak skill, right? Which is pretty cool. Block wrestle, DP sneaky git, rotter, and a block rotter. Like, man, it's going to do some work. With the exception of the fact that it's Nurgle, it's going to do a lot of work. I don't want to play it. It'd be really fun to watch Nurgle versus the Renegades. Like, I'd love to see Jock and Saigarai face off. I think that'd be the most fun match ever. Can't wait for it to happen. And when it does happen, well, if it does happen, I hope I'm sitting nearby. It's gonna be so good. Yeah. You're just gonna have Rick Reckler shouting Deboki like constantly. Scalandir apparently isn't in the running, so that's a shame. We can have a look at the stunty lizards anyway, right? It was no rerolls, oh god. But it has a block Crocs. Well, I suppose it has the leader, right? Block Crocs. Zolcat the Sloat and Glottal Stop. And then just a bunch of skinks with skills. It's crazy. Hello, Lewis. Like, it's like that halfling roster that won best stunty at the Welsh last weekend, right? With the 2 frenzy trees and the 8 rerolls and the chef and like 12 players. Like, it's so crazy it might just work. I mean, it's not actually coming anyway, right? But yeah, that is true. It is also invalid, and it's also not coming, so I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, at a certain point, right? At a certain point, you run out of edge skills. But you could definitely do it, right? You can definitely still have, like, other skills, like leap and diving tackle, diving catch. But yeah. Then we have Drac, or Smoother Karma, and his Black Orcs. Yeah, sprint your feet stack. Yeah, just stack them all. So, Drac has gone for Scrappa Black Orcs. Very cool. With a bribe. Excellent. So 2 rerolls, Apo, Coach, Bribe, Scrappa. And we have a DP Sneaky Git, because of course. 3 Rookie Goblins, Rookie Black Orc, Block Guard, Block, or Mighty Blow Tackle. I don't know where I was getting block. Why isn't it Block Tackle? That's it's funny that Smoother Karma's old handle used to be Drac Blackclaw, and now he has a Black Orc as his old handle. That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, block Black Orc, guard Black Orc, leader. Wow, leader on the Black Orc, right? Leader on the Black Orc instead of on the Troll. Interesting. I guess because you're already getting 2 secondaries, right? And then guard Troll. And oh man, there's a Goblin down here as well. Oh, the ordering, 0 points. 0 points on this ordering. Honestly, like, no one's going to be as good as Gary, I don't think. I think Gary wins the ordering. Well done, Gary. Then we have myself and my high elves, and God, you know, I was talking about how I had like 20 rosters and I got them down to like 5, but with high elves alone I had 4 rosters. I had four rosters, like four different variations of this. Like I had one without Eldril, I had one with two guard, like I had a guard blitzer and a guard or block guard lino, and in the end, I just went for this, which is pretty cool. Like, admittedly, it only has one reroll, no apple, but you know it's fine, right? It's not like I'm going to get fouled or banged out, right? It'll be fine. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. I just gotten like a really cool high elf team that I'd bought off eBay. So it'll be nice to use them. And yeah, so we've gone for Eldril, obviously. A Blodge Blitzer, a Blodge Tackle Blitzer, a Dodge Catcher, a Wrestle Strip Catcher, a Leader Thrower, a Block Dodge Lino, and a Dodge Lino. You'd pay to watch this against the Renegades? I mean, there wouldn't be much to watch. I'd be hiding in my own end zone for 6 turns. And then I'll score. And then I'll just try and sack him every turn. It'll be pretty good. It'll be pretty good. I guess I could have done that, actually. Yeah, that's true. I could have put this as a Blodge Catcher, right? Oh, no, I couldn't. Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I'd have to give up something else. Basically, with Bleedbowl stacking is free, but you can't stack positional. You can't have more than twice the number of positionals stacked. So, in order to stack 3 positionals, I'd have to stack 2 linos. So that was never happening. So that's why I didn't do it. Turns out I'm actually a genius. I don't know how my games are going to go, honestly. Like I was really torn between that a couple of the different variations of high elves, the Borak Renegades, and I have a disgusting Snotling roster. I'm going to show the roster at the end, just because it's a thing of beauty, right? It's so disgusting it needs to be shown. But like I've already taken Snotlings to like 2 or 3 tournaments, and I'm trying to tick off races, so I was like, I can't just keep breeding Snotlings. We have Cool Mario and his Masha Masters. Now, Cool Mario has taken 7 Mighty Blow Orcs to the last couple of tournaments. I haven't seen this roster. I haven't seen most of these rosters. So my money is on 7 Mighty Blow Orcs. Oh, no, because you can't do... Oh, my money's gone. Damn, if I thought for 2 seconds that you can't do 7 Mighty Blow in Bleedbowl, I would have corrected myself. Just the 4 Mighty Blow then. Diced. Yeah, my money's gone. 3 rerolls and an apple. 12 mens. 2 of them are goblins. Rookie Troll. Mighty Blow, Guard, Block Mighty Blow, and a Rookie Big Un. And then Mighty Blow, Guard, and a Tackle Blitzer. And a Rookie Blitzer. So no Mr. Throw. No Mr. Throw. And that's it. That's exactly it, Lewis. Yeah. No Star Bowl. Cool Mario is about 10. And he's a big fan of stars. Well, his brother has Cool Mario taken stars? I know his brother Liam has taken a good few stars. He often runs the double blood spawn corn. And then we have Chris Hastings making up number 3 of the gnomes. He's played a lot of gnomes recently, and he's doing a full year of gnomes, and he's gone for Zug Puggy gnomes this time. So Zug Puggy, 3 rerolls, no apple, 15 mens, 2 rookie trees, 2 rookie foxes, Dodge Leader, Illusionist. imagine like how happy I am seeing a Dodge Leader Illusionist after saying on the last roster I would have preferred Dodge Leader. Like, so happy. Dodge Illusionist, Dodge Sidestep, and Dodge Beastman. A DP Sneaky Get Lino. It's not really, you know, gnomes aren't really fowlers, right? But you have to for Bleedbowl. And a rookie, well, a Dodge Lino as well. But Zug and Puggy is pretty cool, right? I know Hastings is trying to get around with all the different stars that they can take. Like, I know he's done like Rumbelow and Carla and Rodney. And even like Grim Ironjaw, I believe he's done. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. And then we have Mr. Tryhard himself, Murneville, taking Slan. Ugh, disgusting. He didn't call it White Frogs Can't Jump, though. So it's 5 rerolls, 13 men Slan. It's beautiful, right? It's Slan. It's going to... I'm interested to see how it'll do, honestly, in Cork. But he does have a blitzer, yeah. Well, I guess in Bleedbowl you can stack, right? You can get block tackle. It's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah. To be fair, they get like extra money and stuff, don't they? Like this was like 12.40 or something. Yeah, no wrestle strip is funny. Block tackle. I guess block tackle is just going to be like for when he's not going for the ball most times, right? Just to hoover up. It's Slan. It's pretty cool. And then we have Kaelon with his High Elves. And he got all the toys with his High Elves because he didn't take any stars. 3 rerolls, 2 fans, and an Apo. 12 men's. So he didn't take a thrower. A Dodge Dauntless Blitzer. Like, it's so crazy, it might just work. Because, like, I can fully understand the logic as well, right? Like, you know you're going to see a lot of Renegades. You know you're probably going to see, like, a lot of Gnomes. So, like, it's going to work. Now, is it as good as tackle? Probably not. But we already have a tackle down here anyway. So, it's pretty cool. So yeah, Dodge Dauntless, Blitzer, Dauntless Blitzer, Blodge Catcher, Dodge Catcher, Wrestle Catcher, Blodge Lino, and a Tackle Rackle Glorious Hargrim. Yeah, no thrower to get the 4 rerolls. It's still pretty cool though. Like 3 catchers. He could have you could have taken 4 catchers, right? Like, instead of the 2 dedicated fans, you could have taken 4 catchers and have, like, just a rookie catcher. Maybe that's better. I don't know. It's a nice roster. I look forward to our mirror match. And then we have Matt Uxador and his Snotlings. Snotling. It's not as fun as my Snotling roster, right? I mean, like, I'm obligated to say it. It's not as fun as my roster, but it's still pretty damn good. It has 4 rerolls, which is like 3 rerolls too many on Snotlings. It has an Apo, which is an Apo too many on Snotlings. But it has Krieg, 3 bribes, rookies, and biased ref. So it still has 15 men's, at least getting like 18 players, 4 rerolls, and an Apo. It's a lot, but like there's no wagons. So I don't know. It's interesting. Well, I mean, so the reason he has 3 bribes, right, is because, yes, Krieg, but also we have 2 flingers, we have a DP sneaky git, and we have 2 other sneaky gits. Like, Tell me you're going to be fouling without telling me you're going to be fouling. I mean, of course, they're snotlings. They're going to be fouling anyway. But honestly, DP Sneaky Get is probably bloat on snotlings. The bombers are going to cause problems. Everything's going to cause problems. But in fairness, if the Renegades have to play this snotling team, whoever plays the snotling team with Renegades probably has a pretty good chance of winning most Kaz, because they're probably getting about 10 in this game. So where were we? Oh, the fourth and final gnomes. Bozzy Boz and his gnomes. We've got Grombendal and Rodney. Very cool. We've got 3 rerolls, a coach and an apple, and 15 men's. Very nice. Excellent player names. I zoomed into the stream, did I? Oop, that's zooming out. There we go. Sorry, when did I do that? Oh, I did it on I don't know. Anyway, you can see everything now in you. That's the main thing. So, Gromdel, pretty cool. 2 rookie trees. Dodge, sidestep, beastman. Oh look, it's a dodge leader illusionist. Crazy. Another dodge illusionist. Dodge strip ball. I love this player. Wrestle, dodge, strip. Whoa. Sneaky Get as well. Pretty cool. Yeah. It's a fun little roster, isn't it? Glorious. Gnomes are just the best. Oh, can't wait to see all the gnome madness. We've got Danton and his Black Orcs, who's taken Ripper. Whoa. Ripper and a leader thrower. We've got Ripper and a bribe, 1 reroll. A man after my own heart. 1 reroll, no apple. Glorious. Just what I like to see. So we've got block Mighty Blow, block guard, and a Mighty Blow Black Orc, or Black Orc, and a rookie Black Orc. DP Sneaky Get Goblin, glorious. And the leader Troll, yeah, glorious, fantastic, and of course Ripper as well, right? And it's it's gonna be such a pain having to play against this. Yeah, it's a really cool roster. Yeah, it's really cool, the mentor. I like it a lot. I mean, we have some dedicated ball specialists, you know, but mainly it's I'll block you and I'll foul you, and then we'll see what happens. Which is kind of what like the majority of the teams are playing anyway, right? The majority of the teams are kind of like, who cares? And then we have Spelling Mustax and his Amazons. He's taken Acorn with his Zons. Cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah. Dave got the Amazons at your Vision Bowl, and he was like, oh, I can't wait to play him with Bleedbowl. And I was like, I can't see Bleedbowl being the best rule set for Amazons. But this is still pretty cool. This is still pretty cool, isn't it? So 3 rerolls, 2 coaches, 2 cheerleaders, and an apple to give 13 men's. Yeah, that's the problem, right? That's the problem I have with Bleedbowl, is that tier 1 and tier 2 are just so barren compared to, like, if you have to play this versus like renegades, gnomes, like high elves, humans, black orcs, it's just like, it's miserable, which is how I was thinking about it. But like in any other tournament, this is an amazing roster. Well, maybe not Acorn, right? But you know, give another blocker a wrestle here instead of Acorn and get another Lino, and you have an amazing roster because it's Amazons and they're so good. You don't need tackle when you can treat Ice Mighty Blow every turn. Or you can just like base all men's. But But I'm excited to see how Dave will manage his Zons. And we have Slampigo and his Norse. Ivar Norse, yeah, this is pretty much, well, I wouldn't have stacked the Ulf, but it's pretty close to what I was thinking for Ivar Norse, yeah. 2-year-olds, no apple, no pigs! That's minus 150 points at least. Yeah, the numbering. Well, I can't help but feel that the numbering is done specifically to trigger me at this point. Ivar's number 23, of course. Yeah, why is there no pigs, Matt? Like, honestly. Yeah, the numbering is for me. Yeah. I expected as much, right? The pigs were 0 and -1. Well, I mean, Gary has Zug at 0. It's glorious. Yeah. I think the only thing I would change is the block mighty blow. But I can understand it being block mighty blow. It's glorious. I really like it. Well, I mean, obviously minus points for having a berserker, no pigs. But, you know. Like, you could fire the berserker, turn him into a lineman, and then you get both pigs. And that's just better. I mean, you don't have any guard, but it's still better. Because you get the foul. Next up, we have Zelsus and his humans. No number 1 on this team. Oh god, now that I've remembered that numbering is a thing again, I'm gonna get triggered. So we've got 3 rerolls, 2 coaches, and a cheerleader. No Apple, but we've got Ivar humans, which is pretty cool. So we've got Ivar, we've got a block guard lineman, we've got a fling, we've got a catcher, we've got a rookie thrower, we've got a rookie blitzer, mighty blow tackle blitzer, guard stand firm blitzer, guard blitzer, and a guard ogre. It's a lovely team, isn't it? Like, we've got 5 guard in this team. Really cool. Really cool, yeah. 5 guard, 2 block mighty blows. One of them also has tackle, or we have 2 block tackles. One of them has mighty blow, and like, it's really nice. Yeah. Is this better than the Zug one? The Zug one has 2 block ogres basically. It's close. It's pretty close. I like it. I like that one a lot. This roster, now I haven't actually seen it. I've had it described to me. But Crow Dog putting his hat in for top stunty, maybe even more than top stunty, with his ogre build. Look at it. First of all, appreciate the fact that it was all numbered correctly. It's not something everyone can do. So we've got 2 rerolls, and we've got a coach. And we've got some ogres. We've got a block leader ogre, taking us up to 3 rerolls. We've got a block guard, we've got a brawler, we've got a guard, we've a block frenzy ogre, which is basically like a rat ogre, really, isn't it? It's basically a rat ogre. We've also got a sure hands ogre called No Hands. We've got a DP Seeky Git, and we've got a sprint sure feet. Like, it's spectacular, isn't it? And it's a valid roster, which is even better. 6 secondaries. Glorious. It's so good. Like, this is one of these now. I want to see these ogres playing like the Borak Renegades or something. It's so good. Yeah, it's a really cool roster. Yeah, the naming is so good. Yeah, the naming's amazing. We have Rags on his Renegades. Oh, look, it's Borak Renegades. What a shock. So this is 3 Renegade or 3 Borak builds. So what's different here? 2 rerolls and a coach. What's different here is we didn't take the Minotaur, which is shocking. So we have 2, well, we have Borak, obviously, Block Rat Ogre, Block Ogre, Blodge Dark Elf, Leader Thrower, bringing us up to, well, basically 3.5 rerolls, right? Pretty cool. Wrestle Strip Rat, Rookie Orc, 30 player Kick Lino, and a 2 heads Goblin. Interesting. Thanks, Stanton. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I took Nurgle to my tournament. I wasn't trying hard there, right? Which is evident by my 003. But, yeah. This is... You know what? For Rags, this is almost a sane build. You know, it's almost sane for him. And next up, we have Murtak K with his Nurgle. Oh my god, it's Borak Nurgle! So we have 2 Borak Renegades and 2 Borak Nurgle. What a shock! God. So it's Nurgle with 2 rerolls and Borak. What have we got? We've got a guard spawn, a block bloater, a guard bloater, a block guard bloater, and then we have 3 Pestigors, right? So we have a guard Pestigor, a sure hands Pestigor, and a Rackle Pestigor, block guard line or rotter, yeah, and a guard rotter. I think I prefer Jocks. It's close, right? It's really close. But I think Jocks is better because it has the DP sneaky git, right? Like obviously the, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guard is pretty strong. I think Jock had the right idea dropping the spawn. Maybe. It's pretty close. It's a good roster. A pain in the hole to play against. I mean, who's actually fouling with Borak? Come on. Everyone. Next up, we have Tulian, another tryhard with some Skaven. It's a Skaven roster, right? It has 2 rerolls, an Apo, 13 men's, a leader thrower, a wrestle strip, sidestep got a runner for the 1 turn, mighty blow, guard, blitzers, and a juggernaut. It's definitely you know, it's a Skaven build. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's very standard Skaven build. Chimera has taken Lizardmen. I tried very, very hard to get Lizardmen to work in this build, in this tournament, and I couldn't. I couldn't build one that I was happy with. So what have we gone for? Okay. 3 rerolls, Apo, Coach. We've gone for 2 secondaries, but we've used it to stack block sure hands on a skink. Okay. Guard Crocs, 2 Rookie Saurus, Block Saurus, Block Tackle Saurus, Guard Saurus, and a Block Mighty Blow. It's like... It's just not the rule set to take Lizardmen. Unfortunately. Like, Lizardmen are so strong in so many rule sets. But a bit like Eurobowl, Bleedbowl. Well, even in Eurobowl, lizards are a bit stronger than Bleedbowl. But like it has three. I don't know. It's just not great, is it? Like it's not Chimera's fault for building the roster. Like the roster is fine. It's just the rule set for lizards. It's just not it, is it? Unfortunately. Sure. Exactly, yeah, yeah. I mean, everything is going to get fouled all the time, right? Like, that's the problem. That's the problem. So we have Willie and his Renegades. It's not Borak Renegades. What the hell? It's not Borak Renegades? What's going on? This is outrageous. We've got 2 rerolls and Glart of all things. God, where do I even begin this numbering? Right, so we've gone Ogre, Mino, Rat Ogre, the Saigarai build. We've a Seeky Gitgoblin, Block Orc, Wrestle Rat, Blodge Dark Elf, Guard Ogre, Mino, and a Juggernaut Rat Ogre. Wrestle Lino, Block Lino, DP Lino, and Kick. So, I mean, we've got skills on everything. And we've stacked on the Dark. It just isn't as strong, right? Like, it's just not as strong as the Borak Renegades. Even the Borak Renegades have, like, block big guys, like, and, like, claws, and, I don't know. It's just not as strong. 13 skills plus star. 13 skills plus star. Yeah, because you have to give up a skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, it's 12. 12. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Viki has checked him. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. What can I say? It's just not as good, right, as the Borak Renegades, unfortunately. But I mean, it has 4 or 3 big guys and Glart, who's almost a big guy, right? There are too many numbers. It is true, yeah. Salty Murkut, who's also coming over from the UK, has taken some humans, 4 rerolls, and an Apo. We have what have we? 13 men's. Cool. This is back-to-back kick rosters, by the way. Like, you don't see kick that often. You have a guard mighty blow blitzer, a block tackle, well, a blitzer with tackle and guard, a guard blitzer and a tackle, guard ogre, rookie thrower, block catcher, wrestle catcher, and a block kick lino, and then the fling for the TTM. Yeah, I fear so, Danton. Yeah, I fear that it's too sensible for Bleedbowl. It's a lovely roster. It's a lovely roster, but it's not as good as the Zug or the Ivar, is it? Realistically, like, it doesn't even have as much guard as the Ivar roster. Yeah, it's a lovely roster. Again, yeah, maybe not for Bleedbowl. We have Aiden and his Necro with 3 rerolls and a coach and a cheerleader. We have a block and a guard fleshy. Block tackle werewolf. Tackle werewolf, Aiden. What are we doing? We have a guard and a mighty blow rate. Sure hands, block ghoul, and a DP. Tackle werewolf. What are we doing? He could have been block tackle. He could have been block tackle. Ah! Yeah, it's 11 men's, yeah. In fairness, Aiden pretty much brought this exact roster to Bleedbowl last year and did very well. So, don't say it's over. Oh, look! It's Liam and his corn. I wonder if he has the both blood spawns. He does. Glorious. He actually has rerolls this time, which is the real shocker, because I'm pretty sure the last time he took this, maybe even like the last 2 times he's taken this build, he didn't have any rerolls. He won't know himself. Admittedly, he has no corn gores, but that's beside the point. So it's 12 men's. Block guard spawn, obviously, and Scala. And then we have a block seeker, guard seeker, claw seeker, mighty blow seeker, sure hands, 2 heads, Lino. There's no corn gores on this team. Yeah. I mean, the sure hands, 2 heads is a lovely piece, Jock. Yeah. Except he has no block and he has frenzy. You know. It's a corn roster. Like it's not what I would have built. In fact, I've built several corn rosters for other people for this tournament. And none of them were that. Game over, you lose. Taking Skaven this year. It's gone for 3 rerolls and an Apo. 12 men's. 12 men's? How have we done 12 men's? What have we done here? We've a sneaky hit gutter runner. Oh my. Oh my. And the strip balls on the blitzer. Oh man. And the sure hands gutter runner. Oh, and the sneaky get. Oh no. Oh no. No, there's no bribe. I don't know where the money's gone. Yeah, it's not as good as Tulian's Skaven build, that's for sure. It is. All we know, the money's gone, right? What we've got for the money isn't necessarily as good as what we've done here with Tulian, but the money's gone and there's no getting it back. We have Goblin Insane and his goblins, unsurprisingly. You should see their bike shed. I'm sure Game Over You Lose has an impressive bike shed. We have gone for Fungus, Ripper, 3 bribes, 2 rerolls, 13 men's. So we have Fungus, we have Ripper, we have a Sprint Sure Feet Lino, we have a Sprint Lino and a Sure Feet Lino, Sneaky Get Lino, Sneaky Get Hooligan, so DP Sneaky Get, Block Mighty Blow Fanatic, Strong Arm Guard Troll, and a Guard Troll. Like, there's going to be about 3 or 4 turns in the first half where this roster is going to absolutely scare everyone. You have to use the secondary for the second star player. So, yeah. So the 2-star players is the primary and a secondary. So that's where it went. But it's pretty cool. I was looking at goblins with like the 7 primaries, 6 secondaries yesterday as a last minute as a last minute thing. Thankfully, it didn't really bear fruit. But yeah, like there's no chainsaw, no pogo, no bomber. But it does have, 3 trolls and 2 ball and chains. So it's still a little scary, right? It is. I don't mind giving it the. I mean, Block Mighty Blow is still pretty good, though. Of course, yeah. Sorry, Lewis. Yeah, of course. There's no Doom Diver, which definitely gets taken on every Goblin team. No, Collie, don't say it. That's the joke. Um, Zuka Palooka, who is Goblin Saint's son, is taking Necro. Let's see if they've done it better than Aiden. They have. Maybe. Up for debate. No, there's only one ghoul. It was close. It was close. Three rerolls, man. 3 rerolls and a coach. Block ghoul. 4 rookie zombies. Tackle zombie. Dodge werewolf. Block werewolf. Block guard golem. Block golem. Guard and tackle rates. It's not the Necro roster I'd have built. It is better, right? It is better than Aiden's because it has more players, but it only has one ghoul. And it has a tackle zombie, which might as well just not exist, right? Like, how often is a tackle zombie going to come into play? You know? Like, block fleshy, guard fleshy, blodge wolf. And like a block zombie or something. Yeah. Don't know. I get it. Like, it's fine. Moving on down, we have Jetty and his corn. Jetty has gone for. He hasn't changed it since I spoke to him, so I have seen this roster before. 3 rerolls, Apple, and a keg. No spawn. And 4 seekers, 3 goers. So block frenzy or block spawn, guard spawn, block guard, seekers. There's no spawn. Block seeker, guard seeker, block guard seeker, rookie seeker, block gore, mighty blow claw gore, wrestle gore, which is really cool. DP lino. Like, we've given up the blood spawn, and yet we've still only ended up on 12 players. Which is a bit sad, isn't it? Because we've taken the 3 rerolls and the Apo and the keg. So it's better for keeping the players we do have, I suppose. And then the sure hands extra arms as opposed to the sure hands 2 heads we saw in the last one, right? So I quite like the sure hands extra arms for the rain and stuff, but again, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need to say about the corn anyway, because we're about to look at another corn build down here with Galabrandt's corn, which is pretty much exactly what I built for Bleedbowl last year. I think we lost a skill. Am I right in saying we lost? No, maybe we lost 2 skills from Bleedbowl last year. I think last year, like, corn got like 9 primaries, 2 secondaries. Because I think I had pretty much this. No. So it's a block spawn, block guard, block juggernaut. I don't like the juggernaut, and a guard seeker. Last year I had this and like a block mighty blow. Block mighty blow seeker. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's interesting. 2 rerolls, Apple, 13 players. It's a bit more, less likely to just get banged out, right? Which is kind of cool. But yeah, I like it. I like most of it. It's nearly there, nearly what I built. Yeah, I think so. Like, this is what I took last year. Yeah, this was my corn team last year. Which is pretty close to what Gallabrandt has gone for, right? Pretty close. But anyway. Yeah, it's corn. I think it's probably the best of the corn rosters we've seen, right? Maybe. We have some renegades that don't have Borak or a star at all. We also didn't spend all our money though. So, swings and roundabouts, Lewis. Numbering is excellent. Really, really on point. Really on point. I don't know if you were in on the meme or not, but numbering is excellent. We have 3 rerolls and a coach and an Apo with 13 men's. We have a block rat ogre, a guard ogre, a guard troll, blodge dark elf, pretty cool. Leader thrower, bringing us up to 4 rerolls. A Raj Skaven. That is interesting. Block orc, rookie goblin, block kick lino. Taking the dodge on the rat instead of like taking a block guard ogre. It should have 2 coaches and a cheerleader. Oh yeah. Makes sense. Just send Fiki an old DM. Just get him to add it on. It'll be grand. He'll sort that out for you anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, true. Well, it's pretty cool. I like it. And then we have Header and Black Orcs. Taking the Black Gobble, hey. I was looking at the Black Gobble myself, but I I didn't have the enthusiasm to actually paint my Black Orcs. Thank you very much, Jock, for the sub, by the way. I have the alerts off here for the stream. So we have 2 rerolls and a coach. We have the Black Gobbo and a bribe. We've got a guard troll, block guard black orc, block black orc, guard black orc, mighty blow, and a tackle black orc. Pretty cool. We have a leader goblin, bringing us up to 3 rerolls. We have a DP sneaky gate goblin, and we have the black goblin. That's pretty cool. This is a fun roster. Yeah, I like this. This is pretty fun. Ooh, we actually only have 5 black orcs. I guess you have to drop one to get the black gobbo in, don't you? Yeah. Interesting. I mean, it's fun, right? It is pretty fun. I think it'll do some damage. Like, the Black Gobbo is just... He's so expensive for what you get, but like what you get is still pretty damn good. A sacrifice was made. Yeah. It's true. And I mean, look, he'll only get banged out anyway. So you might as well just drop it at the start. Now, Magic Pirate is the next person we have to look at. Never heard of him, right? But I saw that they were I saw that they'd signed up. So I looked them up on the NAF last night. And on NAF they've played, I don't know, 40, 50 games. And all of them have been Skaven. So I was like, I wonder if they're going to bring Skaven to Bleedbowl. And sure enough, they've brought Skaven to Bleedbowl. But it's Skaven with a twist, right? Skaven with a twist. It's fungus and a bribe, and 2 rerolls and a coach, which is mad. But it's pretty cool, right? It could be Corna. Yeah, Skaven could be the only team that they own for sure. Anyway, right, Padster and his high elves. Let's go. Right, we have Padster and his high elves, the third and final high elves. It's funny that none of the three high elves have taken the same roster, isn't it? That's pretty cool. So Padster's gone for 2 rerolls, no Apo, 13 men's. He's gone for 4 catchers, one of them with Raj, the other one with Blodge. He has a Blodge Blitzer, a Block Tackle Blitzer, Leader Thrower, bringing him up to 3 rerolls, a Raj Lino, a Block Lino, and a Dodge Lino. It's very cool. Almost all the ties, right? Loads of good lists, Fiki. Loads of good lists. You missed a good like 15, maybe even longer than 15 minutes, honestly. How long were we down? Might have been closer to half an hour. Definitely a good like 20 minutes of the stream being dead. So that was good. Yeah, quite a while. I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Like I said, Streamlabs just crashed and then just completely froze everything. And then I was giving it time, and then someone came to the door, and I came back, and it was still just frozen. So I shut down everything and restarted. But then there was like an update, of course. So that took even longer, and now the video was actually corrupted as well. So that's good, isn't it? Excellent. And you know, it's all because I haven't streamed in ages. Like if I just streamed like a random Blood Bowl game like last night, it would have been fine. It would have all been used to streaming again. But look, we've saved Collie for last. So here we go. I'm on the team. I've made the team. Let's go. Amazing. And you got in to edit the numbers. That's even better. Let's go. So we have Black Orcs with 2 bribes and a biased ref. Is this the one J-Leave made for you, Collie, or have you put your own inspo on it? We've got a Block Troll, Block Guard Black Orc, Block Mighty Blow Black Orc, Block Black Orc, Guard Black Orc, Tackle Black Orc, Mighty Blow Black Orc, and a DP Sneaky Git. Glorious. Well, you named them. That's good. Yeah, naming them and numbering them is the most important bit. Oh, and it's 3, 13, 23, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Roster's fine, right? All the trees, yeah. Except there's no trees in the team then. That's sad. It's a glorious team. I thought only 3 of DP Sneaky Git bias ref. Yeah, except if you're like Black Orcs. Yeah, it's just tier 5 and tier 6, wasn't it? I think it was allowed anyway, yeah. And then finally we have Fiki and his spare man roster, which is pretty cool. 3 reroll Nurgle, DP Sneaky Git Rodder, Sure Hands, Guard, and a Block Pestigore with a Blodge Pestigore, which is pretty cool. Guard Bloater, Tackle Bloater, Block Claw Bloater, Block Bloater, and a Guard Spawn. Very cool. Yeah, excellent. Glorious. Let me see. What was I? Oh, yeah. Where did I put I was going to show my Snotling roster, which I made for this before I do my predictions and all that. Where did I put that? Oh, yeah. Here we go. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting roster. which a few of you have seen, admittedly. I couldn't resist showing it to a couple of people. Um, duh, 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 duh. Yeah, I don't know, Tulian. Like coming in here and taking like a serious roster, it's a bit silly of you. How I guess this and this and this and this. So here's my Snotling roster I build. It has no rerolls, but it has a bias ref, rookies, a bribe, Kraken Crumbleberry, and Ripper. So you get Ripper, an Ogre, 2 Trolls, and a Pump Wagon. You get 5 big guys. And then you also get, like, you know, a halfling with sure hands. It's glorious. It is practically ogres, yeah. It's like terrible. It's like worse ogres, funnily enough. Yeah. I was very tempted to play it, honestly. It is, yeah. I mean, there's a reason I haven't brought it, right? At the end of the day, there's a reason why I haven't brought the Snotling roster. I should, yeah, that one does sound fun to peek, is right. Yeah, I could have done that. That's a shame. Right. Let's see if I can get. I presume you've listed all the prizes on the rules pack, have you? I like to have a guess at who's going to win what. Maybe it isn't. I mean, it's basically just the standard plus pale, right? That's fine. The awards page. Oh, you set them up. Beautiful, amazing. Right. Okay. Let's see. So, man, it's so hard. Like, I did this for Eurovision Bowl, and because myself and Crow Dog were going to, like, what were we going to do? Oh, yeah, we were going to have like predictions before the tournament and then like say them after it. But he never did his. God, yeah, it's tough. So top 3, most Kaz, most touchdowns, under 18, stunty, best painted, wooden spoon, and most deaths. Okay. Well, I mean, it's quite hard to predict any of these, right? Let me get the participants on this side, and let me just put the other one on this. So, most deaths inflicted. Like, most deaths doesn't stack with most Kaz, does it? Or does it just so happen that it was different last year? Maybe, Golly, yeah. Okay, most deaths. Let me see. So Saigorai obviously is up there. Jock's up there. Saigorai, Jock, Matuksador, Danton, Crow Dog, maybe Rags. Okay, 6, right? 6, right? No, I'm not gonna pick Marta. What did Lewis do again? Block guard. No. Yeah, could be this one. I'm torn. I'm torn between about 7. So Jock, Saigarai, Header, Danton, Maduxador. I'm definitely forgetting someone. Who do I think is going to get the most deaths? Like, what was it last year? It was like, it wasn't much. It was only like 5, 6 last year, was it? I don't know if it says it. Is there any way of seeing how many deaths were caused now? Well, I mean, Pybot only got 6 in total and won it. So presumably he only counted the deaths anyway, right? So presumably at max it was 6 last year. Okay. I mean, it could just be anyone. Let's go with Danton. Danton? I don't know. Sure. It's the D column. Is it? Is it the D column? Whoa. Let's see. Ah, yes. So 4. Look at this. Look. 4. Ah! Pybot won the tournament. Why couldn't I have won Pale? Like, none of my players died. It's absolute dicing, like. Absolute dicing that I didn't win Pale last year. So sad. Damn you, Fiki. Yeah, we'll go with Danton. Go with Danton, sure. Right. Wooden Spoon. Wooden Spoon. It's such a tough one, right? Like, Game Over You Lose came last year, but didn't win the Wooden Spoon because he lost the last game, ironically. So Bleedbowl, like, there was 2 people in the running for the Wooden Spoon, so they played the last game, but the Wooden Spoon winner went to the person who won the game rather than the person who lost the game. So, like, it's tough because my money is still probably on this Skaven roster. Like, I don't know who else would be down there. Game Over You Lose. Maybe Chimera's Lizards. They don't seem as strong as a lot of the others. The rest are quite good, like, yeah. I think it's going to be between the 2 of them. Game Over You Lose and Chimera. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Like, I could win the Wooden Spoon because I could get banged out in every single game, right? Like, it is possible. It could go to anyone. But, I mean, you know, the smart money is to put it on one of the kids. So, I mean, like, that is true, Danton. Like, Ronan has lost already because he hasn't taken 7 Mighty Blow. Like, it's just guaranteed. Best painted. Like, best painted's so hard, isn't it? Like, I've seen Tulian's. Tulian is probably one of the best painters coming. Kalon's elves do look very nice, actually. I was very close to giving Kalon best painted at Eurovision Bowl. Very close. And Holly Binch's gnomes were very nice as well. So I think it's between those three. I mean, obviously, like, best painted is it's one of those as well. Like, I haven't seen the teams. I can only basically go off what I know the teams look like, right? My minis are expertly painted, but I haven't painted them myself, so they're not in the running. But they're definitely up there. Best stunty. It's hard to go against the gnomes, is it? What, we've got 6 for best stunty, I think. We've got 4 gnomes. We've got crow dogs or ogres. And is that it? Oh, Goblin Insane's goblins. I think best stunty. I can't, like. It's hard to look past crow dogs, ogres, honestly. As much as I'd love gnomes to win, gnomes won a tournament last weekend. It might have even been the one that Padster was at, Looncaster. I think gnomes won that, like 3-0-0 or something. Amazing. The snotlings, I don't know. I don't know if the snotlings are good enough to win best stunty. I don't think they are. I think they'll win a couple of games. But I think it's hard to look past crow dogs, ogres. Like the gnomes are very good. Like, I could see the gnomes doing very well. It'll be close. It will be close. It'll all depend on how many ones crow dog rolls, right? There's 5 rounds. I think it'll be close between. Unless I'm pleasantly surprised, I think it'll be between Hastings, gnomes, and crow dogs or ogres. I keep saying crow dogs playing orcs. Yeah, I think they're my money. The future is brights, which is best under 18. So we've got Hepsus and his Norse, Cool Mario's and his orcs, Slam Piggo's Norse, Chimera's lizards, Liam's corn, Game Over You Lose Skaven, Zuka Palooka's necro. So Zuka Palooka's necro. And Ivar Norse. Yeah. I think it's between Slam Piggo's Norse. Well, Hepsis' Norse is quite good as well, isn't it? This is Scala though. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's between Zuka Palooka's Necro and Slam Piggo's Norse, I think. They're pretty close. Yeah, Kaelon. Yeah, Jamtosa's Gnomes and Murtai's Nurgle. They're probably good shouts for winning best painted as well, right? I mean, I haven't seen them, right? And Jamtosa's Gnomes aren't finished yet. So it's hard to say. Hard to say who's going to win. But yeah. I mean, Rags won best painted with his Amazons last year, right? Like, I don't know how nicely painted these are. They could be amazing. So it's pretty cool. I mean, at the end of the day, right? If we sat here knowing who's going to win every prize, there's no point in playing the tournament, is there? Try hard. Most touchdowns scored. Okay. Touchdowns scored. So Ryan Slan, and then maybe the three high elves, Tulian, and Magic Pirate Skaven. So I think, yeah, the Slan, the three high elves, and the two Skaven. I'm gonna say, God, it's hard not to say the Slan, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's between Tulian and Mournival for most touchdowns. And there'll be a couple of surprises. I think myself and Kaelon will be up there. Oh yeah, Gordon's Pro Elves. Yeah, Gordon's Pro Elves. They'll be up there as well. Yeah. No, I think Tulian. Mournival Slan. I think Mournival Slan will take most touchdowns. He does. He does score. And then most casualties. Again, it's basically Jock, Saigarai, anyone with Renegades, really, right? Yeah. Jock, Saigarai, Danton, Crow Dog. I think there might three. There was another one. Was it Willie? No, it wasn't Willie. There was another really bangy roster. Maybe it was Rags. Yeah. Martez, what was his again? There's no DP now. No, I think, yeah. I think it's going to be between Danton, Jock, and Crow Dog. They're very bangy rosters with like DP sneaky gits and like a million mighty blow. It's hard to look past them. And like Saigarai just gets removals and casualties every game. Jock can easily do it with the roster he has. Same with Crow Dog. Danton. It's hard to not bet on Saigarai, though, isn't it? That's true. Willie could just win, yeah, like randomly. It is true. I mean, he does have three mighty blow and a claw and a DP and a sneaky git. Like, yeah, Willie's probably up there as well. Collie has a very banger roster as well, doesn't she? Yeah, you know. And like Heather has a very banger roster. Oh, I don't know. It's so tough. It's so tough. It's impossible. And then top three, I don't know. Top three, so tough. Top three. Let's go with. In no particular order, of course. No particular order. Man, my immediate gut reaction is to say Lewis, Tulian, and Mournival. Which I don't know how sensible that is, considering one's Renegades, one's Slan, and one's Skaven. Ah, fuck it. Let's not overthink it. That's what we'll say. Oh. It could be, yeah, it could be. I hope I'm up there. I'm not going to back myself to say I'm going to finish top 3. I think there's too much of a high probability I'll get banged out in games. So I'll inevitably draw some games just because I don't have a bench or whatever. Well, I have a bench, but yeah. One of the acorns will get most cas for a single model. So there's what, two acorns, or is there 3 acorns? Definitely 2, right? There's yourself and there's spelling mistakes. You're only playing 3 games. You can't be saying things like that. It's a good job I didn't put my money on you for top gnomes. Or top stunty. Right. Tis. That's about it, really, isn't it? I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the weekend. Like, now that I have a roster locked in, now that I have the roster locked in, I can look forward to it. It's funny. I haven't even seen my models in person yet that I'm going to be playing with. So I'm really excited to see my models. I'm really excited to meet everyone, have chats, and roll some dice and have an absolute blast. Like, yeah. I love the period of Blood Bowl where you've decided what you're taking, the rosters are locked in, and you haven't got there yet. That's the best period of Blood Bowl, isn't it? Because anything could happen, you know? Like right now, my High Elves could win most deaths inflicted. It's possible. But, you know, I haven't been banged out. I haven't lost a game. I haven't had an officious ref. I am a leader lover, yeah, honestly. Right now, I could be redirected to knock. It is true. Yep. I could be redirected to knock and trying to get a bus down to Mill Street on a Thursday afternoon. I'm sure that'd be a fun experience. Fun experience for me. But it's fine. I can just chalk it down to being diced again, right, at the end of the day. Yeah, going to be super exciting. Really looking forward to it. Getting my hands on hopefully some new Bleedbowl dice, question mark. Because I've just been using last year's Bleedbowl dice for the whole year. Man, I hope they don't roll as high as last year's Bleedbowl dice. We need some below average Bleedbowl dice. That's the main thing. What the? Did NATO donate the Domi buys? Did NATO donate the bow? Ah, they're so broken, yeah. They definitely roll above average. Which is a bit scary. So you use the same company. Excellent. Well done. Great decision. We might get the Team Ireland dice made by that company as well. And then we'll just keep them for the Team Ireland dice. That might make sense. Right. That'll do me. There's no point in waffling. Sure, I'll see you all soon. Sure, I mean, the stream's already ended about 4 times. So what's another time? Yeah, so I'll see you all this weekend. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah. I suppose I completely forgot how you end the stream. Better raid someone, right? That's how you end the streams, isn't it? Jimmy's on. BB Nuts also streaming. And I'll have to I have to download both these now and then edit them together and then upload them onto the YouTubes. Hopefully have it on and live for 6 maybe, and I'll just post a link in the hype chat for anyone who missed it. Oh, excuse me. I won't say anything. I'm hoping to have a surprise for some people. But the postman has been very slow. That's all I'm going to say. That's the one, Kaelon. Yeah, good old Christy Moore. Right, everyone, have a lovely afternoon. Talk to y'all later. See some of you this weekend. Let's go up the boys.